Welcome to Porsche. This is my car, a Porsche 924 Weissach. Now, why do I have it? Well, for a while it sat in my grandfather's yard because he bought it out in Tennessee. After he bought it out in Tennessee, he left it in his yard for a while because he was eventually going to restore it. He didn't restore it, but me and him are currently restoring it. Why was it sitting in his yard? Well, when he bought it, he started it up on the trailer, and it made a bunch of racket. A lot of racket.
Yeah.
When I say racket, I mean racket. Now, why did it make that racket? I have a bunch of engine parts. There's the rod bearing. There's the piston. Or what's left of one. So after I took the engine apart, I tore about the whole thing apart. That's why it looks like this. There's the new engine. Well, the new engine that's going to go in it. There's some of the engine. It just slammed to the ground. It's got parts everywhere. There's the rest, the internals. So this is just gonna be me restoring it. I've got the steering wheel off. It is a manual. It's a Weissach package, so it's got special interior, a special set of wheels, and special paint color. And that's about it. So this is just gonna be me restoring it now. Well, as you can see, at some point in time, the last owner just decided to grenade this engine and abandon it in Arizona. So after he bought it, after he sold it, it went to Tennessee, then to here, and it sat yard for years. And yeah, that dash is just destroyed. Got about 5 neutrals here. I think that's 3rd, 4th, 5th. That's about it. And yes, it still has its original cassette player and all. But now I have it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Besides the fact it was abandoned. It's a target top car, which all of them were basically. You just pull the roof out. I'm not going to demonstrate that because it's a bit heavy. And of course it has like tons of miles on it. It says 4,304, but that's probably more like 104,000. That's a weird fuel gauge. It says R at the bottom instead of E, and 1/1 in the top. That's a lot. This gauge clutch is actually in very good shape. I'm surprised. But as I said, this is a Visoc, although it does not have the plate. The last owner lost that. Wish I still had it. The interior is kind of trashed. I will be restoring it. So, hop along this series, and I will see you when I post again on this car. But I must say, I only have like 1 day a week to do this, unless it's like summer, when I have like half a week or a week to do this at a time. So it will be a slow series, I will warn you. I wish I would have started this a while back and let you see me tear apart the engine and all, but that I didn't, sadly. But I was going to record a thing on the ignition switch, which I just took out, but I didn't. Well, I kind of did. Poorsche engraved door card. This is what I just pulled out. The ignition switch. Yes, that is a shoe. I had to pull out the ECM in order to do that. So, yeah. Destroyed exhaust. This, which I will be taking apart in order to see if it's blown up. More parts everywhere. So, yeah. That's about all it is. So, yeah.